Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to show you 3 important exercises for your hips joints, because as we age our hips get weak, the bones get weak, we lost elasticity and we actually lost some balance. So this is why after a certain age, after 45, we need to exercise, because this is how we get stronger and that's how we get more secure. So this exercise I called hips or fall prevention, hips problem prevention, even surgery prevention. So in a video before that it was a part 1, today the part 2. So 3 exercises for your hips is a must to do every time, especially for women after 45. So that you need only chair and mat. For start, we're gonna sit nice and tall. First of all, always create your posture, because posture is very important for all this exercise. This is how you get more benefits. So straight back, hips are feet are hips distance apart, the angle in your legs are 90 degrees. Gently press your feet down, press your hands down, and for a few breaths stay sitting nice and tall. Inhaling through the nose and exhaling through the nose. Just feel your power of your posture. This is the first one. And then we're gonna continue. This is a video number 2, so if you missed that, come back and see the video number 1. So first one for today, we're gonna lift your toes and press your heels down. And just stay in this pose like about a minute or so and keep breathing and keep your spine. Just lift your toes up. You're gonna feel how your feet get tired, your calves involved, even your glutes involved. But that's good, because the first one, we have to straighten your ankle joints before we straighten your hip joints, right? This is a very important part, your ankle joints. Then we're gonna lift and lower your toes. And every time you do that, you still press your heels down. Feel them. And you're gonna feel those muscles involved. So up and down, then maybe one after another. One feet up, 1 foot down, and still press your heels. Keep your spine and keep breathing. That's very good. And then finally, lift both your feet, spread your toes apart, lower them down, and imagine that you kind of scratch. Lift, lower, scratch, you curl. You curl your feet and you pretend you're scratching the floor. It's funny, but it's really beneficial for your feet, because you know that the nerves in your feet connect with every part, every organ in your body. But in this one, we straighten your arch, your feet, and your ankle joint, which is very important. And of course, it's influence finally your hip joints. So we just lifting, spread your toes, then lower down, scratch, curl, and bring it up again. So you do that for 1 minute, breathing. You can look at your feet and admire your work, but just most important, do that for 1 minute and maybe more. It's up to you. And finally, we're gonna release, and every time you release, I'm advised you circle your feet in and out, both direction, to release this tension, and then flip-flop. Good one. So this was number 1, and next one is going to be standing. We have to stand, use your chair. And we're gonna need to, actually the best way is to put your socks, because we're gonna slide your feet around. So if you have socks, grab them, still have your chair somewhere close to you. Standing in one leg, extend another one, point down, create your spine straight, kind of bring your belly in, And be sure that you're standing like it's very stable. And we're going to start to slide your leg out and in. And first of all, it might be really small circle, half circle, or just quarter of circle, but doesn't matter. This is how we're moving your joint. So the goal is to finally get to the full circle behind and in front. But this is the goal. You don't start here. You start by little by little. And every day while you're doing that, you develop. But this is a great beneficial for your hip joint. Then how you get elasticity, mobility, lubricate your joint, and you're not gonna have any problems in future. You're not gonna need ever hip replacement or something like that. Okay, 15, 10 circles is beautiful. Every day you can build more and more, like until maybe 25 for both legs. That sounds beautiful. Don't collapse your back, still keep your spine, look forward like you are a ballerina. Okay, so you do that for both legs. Again, slide around. It's better if you're gonna use socks. And you're not in a hurry. Try to start it really slow. But then when you feel like you're confident, you can go a little bit faster. Little by little. Okay, the last one, and every time you're tired, you can always shake or circle your ankle or just walk in a place. This is how you relax your tension. Okay, this was number 2 and number 3. So standing, grab your chair if you need it, create your posture. Again, you always need to keep your spine straight. Then feet are hips distance apart, slightly soften your knees, lift your toes and stay for 30 seconds. Just feel confident while you're standing. And maybe even shift your weight from one heel to another. Just feel confident. Again, belly in, send your tailbone down. And then we're going to take a few steps on your heels, forward and back. 2 or 3 steps, that's enough. If I'm going too fast, so you don't have to do so fast. You can go way slower, and you can go with really small steps. If you're confident, you maybe one day you're not gonna need a chair, just walking like that, forward and back. 1 minute first. Then you're gonna feel that your ankle joint is tired. Then you release, shake, or circle around. So, stepping on your heels. And the next one, feet are hips distance apart again. Lift your heels, standing on your tippy toes, like baby step, right? Standing for a minute, feel confident, shift your weight, 1 foot to another one. And then the same thing, we're gonna walk. Few step forward, and few step back. Slowly, carefully. It's all about your hips straightening. It's really good, very beneficial for your hips. So one day you're not gonna need a chair. You're just gonna walk on your tippy toes. And you decide how high. Maybe today is this high. Maybe next day it's gonna be higher. So, but still is good. And relax. Relax, shake, circle. And a last one, between this third exercise, you just stand on outside of your feet. Yeah, so first of all, you're gonna look like that, but the goal is, and you're gonna stay like that with your rounded legs to feel confident first, then straighten your knees. Yeah, really straight. And this you're gonna walk with absolutely straight knees. Few step forward on this outside of your feet and backward. Forward, and you feel like you use your hips because you want to keep your knees straight and backward. So little steps, little effort. big result. Okay, again, I suggest to start with 30 seconds or 1 minute, and every day you build more and more. And absolutely beneficial for your hips, for your posture, actually beneficial for your knees and ankles as well. This 3 was a great exercise. I recommend to do that every single day, starting from 5 minutes, maybe all together, but then build more and more, and then you're gonna have no problems with your hips. No surgery, no hips replacement ever. Leave me a comment if you like it, and see you next time. Namaste.